I'm going to do a fresh crack bottle review of the newest Larceny Barrel Proof. This is the C924 with the new label. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey everybody, this is Mark from Northwest Bourbon. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get this cracked open and get it poured in the glass so we can talk about it. Cork pop. Ooh, that was a real high-pitched cork pop. And let's pour the first glass into the infinity bottle, and let's pour the next glass to review with you. Man, this infinity bottle is getting heavy. Oh, look at that nice dark whiskey in there. Doesn't that look great? All right, drop a comment in the comments if you want to try the infinity bottle. I'm going to choose somebody from the comment section to send a sample to. So if you want to try it, let me know below. All right, so we've got some whiskey in the glass. We're going to let that sit for a few minutes and let that kind of breathe and settle for a little bit while we take a look at the new label game on the Larceny Barrel Proof. The new label has a lot of black and gold going on. The neckband with the cork cover is all gold when it used to be black. The label is still primarily black, just like the old one was, but there's a lot of little words on here. There's a lot of words going on there, and they are not particularly easy to read. So I don't know what their strategy with the label game on that part was, but moving on. But it has the information nice and clearly stated on that bottom label there. It says barrel proof weeded bourbon mash bill stolen by John E. Fitzgerald, 125.1 proof, batch number C924. That's 62.55% alcohol by volume. Now you guys know the whole larceny game with the larceny meaning you're stealing stuff, and the keys on it is old John Fitzgerald was an employee of Heaven Hill, and that he would break in at night and steal whiskey out of the barrels, which I think is a cool story for a brand of your whiskey so many years later. So this bottle was about $55 out the door on base, and I'm really glad that the Larceny is staying at the same price point that it has been for the last few years, because the Elijah Craig barrel proof variants have been slowly inching up in price every year, and I'm not a huge fan of that because the whiskey hasn't necessarily been getting better. So why should I want to pay a higher price each year for it?
What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes! Then you know what I'm saying. Yes.
But without further ado, let's check out this Larceny C924 on the nose. First hits you with the barrel char, has some great wood notes, but then it has some dark pastry notes, like brown sugar and caramel cupcakes or cookies. The pastry note on the Larceny is really good. Let's get into the palate. Cheers. Okay. The candy and pastries from the nose definitely translates to the palate. I definitely like that first sip, but let's go in for a second one now that we're a little more acclimated. Now I want to say right off the bat, this is one of my favorite Larcenys that I've had in the last year or two. But I did bring along the Larceny A124 and B524 to try them side by side to see if that's really true. Alright, this blank wisdom glass is the A124. It's pretty good. Now this wisdom glass with Whiskey Wanderberg's logo on it is the B524. Cheers. Well, that one almost has a little bit more maple on it or something. It's pretty good. After we've just tried the A124 and the B524 from earlier this year, let's go back and try out this C924 so I can tell you guys if you liked those ones or if you didn't like those, what my recommendation on this would be to you. The C924 is definitely darker, richer, and a more heavy, full-bodied whiskey. I would give this year definitely 100% to the C924. Thanks for watching. Earn, protect, enjoy. Cheers.